It's me again, and this is the third video for the Big Raffle and the creation of the Traegonian babies. I've taken this, if you watched the last video, I had it kind of roughed out more in this sort of vision or version, and now you can see I've actually done a little bit more work on it. There's some feet, and you can kind of see the baby a little bit. So this is the boy Traegon, or the he Traegon, and the kinds of tools I use, well, I sometimes use dental tools. I actually got these from my dentist. I just asked him for some broken tools, and this is my favorite tool. It's been around for a long time, and this is the first tool I ever started using, this wooden one. But I use this large wooden one to rough things out, and then I use all these fine tools for moving the clay around. And then I actually have this pick right here for doing some of the fine detail and the lines. So I'm going to just point the camera at the character itself, so you don't have to look at me so much. And let me see if I can position this. So what I'll sometimes do is grab a little piece of clay like this, and I see that the focal length is right about there, and I'll place it the clay, and then I'll start to blend it in. And using this ball end here, it'll start to smooth it out. So in my theory of the growing of Traegons, they start off very smooth as babies, and then as they get older, they get deeper and deeper grooves, like an old tree, as they get older. So he's going to be relatively smooth. I'm not going to try to sand him down and make him too fine and shiny, but he will be relatively squeaky clean, like a brand new baby. I might try to do all the toes and all the fingers with clay, but at one point I might switch to wax, like I mentioned before. But it's all about getting the general shape of the character before you start putting the details in. I added a little bit of details like to the ears and things like that, just because I can't help myself. I usually leave the head to the last moment, because it's a treat for me to do the face and the expression. But you can see I've got some creases for the legs, and I've got some toes kind of roughed out there. So now for the hands, I might take this finer tool and just cut the clay like that. They have 3 fingers and 1 thumb, so I'll cut that, and then I might take a little piece of clay like this and roll it into a little snake. And then instead of trying to get my big fumbling fingers in there, I'll grab that snake like this on the end of the tool and place it. Let's use this one on the toe. It might be a little easier to see. So I might place it right there, and then that becomes the wrinkle for the toe where the nail sticks out. You can kind of start to see it there. So it's very relaxing. It's a lot of fun sculpting, that is. I'm eventually going to create a DVD of how to make your very own full-size Traegon, but that's the boy right now, and you can see the girl kind of roughed out. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video.